Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is James Balamita, and in this video we're going to talk about how to web scrape the Internet Movie Database, IMDb, using both Selector Gadget and Arvist. In particular, we're going to focus on being able to scrap the cast list from the movie The Thomas Crown Affair. So let's go ahead and pull up The Thomas Crown Affair on IMDb. And if we sort of scroll down a little bit on the web page, we'll come across the cast list. The first column, we sort of see the picture of the actor. Second, the name. Third is some ellipses that lead us then into the name of the character the actor or actresses were playing within the movie. Here, to access just the name of the actors, we're going to want to engage our Selector Gadget that we installed in the previous movie, and then we're going to want to navigate the colored element over to where the name of the actor appears. So here we're sitting right now on Pierce Brosnan. If we go ahead and we click it, notice how Pierce Brosnan becomes green and other actors in the table are yellow. Many students are going to try and stop at this point, but it's very important to take note that you need to scroll through the rest of the page to make sure you don't have additional yellow appearing. So notice under plot keywords, we have yellow appearing, which indicates that this element would also be selected if we just use the selector of .item prop. To remove this, all we have to do is click on one of the elements that we don't want, which immediately turns it to red, and then just updates the selector inside of the Selector Gadget to just the elements inside the table. Having said that, let's go ahead and copy out the selector that we got, and let's paste it inside of our markdown file. Okay, now the next thing that we have to do is we actually sort of have to load the Arvist package. So let's go ahead and say library Arvist, load that in, and then we need to be able to download the HTML and read it into R. So here, let's say IMDb page equals read underscore HTML, and we're going to supply it with a URL. So http://www.imdb.com/title/tt0155267/. If we go ahead and we run that line, we now have effectively retrieved the page, and we've also converted it into an XML document. If we go ahead and we run the variable that is holding the Thomas Crown Affair page, notice that, again, it says it's an XML document with a head and a body. If you try to subset this page, notice that the subset is going to return this really weird pointer. And this is simply because subsetting elements this way is not very efficient. In particular, we need to be able to navigate the different nods on the page using the selector that we previously found and HTML underscore nods. Therefore, let's take the IMDb underscore page, pipe it into HTML underscore nods, and let's then add the selector that we found up above. So if we go title cast.item prop and run these two lines, you notice that we've effectively managed to scrape out the names of the actors, except we have this HTML that's around it. So generally we would want to go and pipe this result into HTML text to remove just the values that are between the two HTML tags. Running this, note that we end up getting a double of the actor name. So here we have /n Pierce Brosnan, a bunch of space, and then Pierce Brosnan in one word together. So let's actually change this slightly. And one way that we can change it is if we just sort of step one level back to where we had the HTML nods. Notice that there are two different HTML tags in play, a TD and a span. If we go ahead and add span to where the item prop is, over here, we're going to end up getting just one list of actor names. From here, we can then pipe it into HTML_text, and bada bing, bada boom, we now have all the actor names in a convenient format.